from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box, Corey Dickerson, and he puts it on the ground to second. Iglesias is up with it, over to first, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Xander Bogaerts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And that misses ball 1. Ground ball left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
2-1 the count. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Dahlbeck is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
The average coming in at 332, 18 homers, 53 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. And there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryu's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Randy Rosarena is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bobby Dalbec goes down for the second out in the bottom half. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lourdes Gurriel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hard hit towards center. Allen is right there, 1 down. Now into the box, Reese McGuire. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And it's fouled away. Tellez, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now, Bo Bichette. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw won't get him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Teoscar Hernandez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. you can't count on putting up a lot of runs. So getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kevin Biggio goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Big lead off the second. Now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. But a run will score. Striding in for Boston, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Allen.
Ryu's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael.
Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Simeon. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Lourdes Gurriel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. And he lays off there 1-0. Tellez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Jonathan Davis will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Blue Jays. Number 3.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad...
And now they've got him in a rundown. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Jonathan Davis is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Randy Arozarena is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Simeon's there. And there's out number 2. So now
10.
into the box is Hunter Renfroe. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. Line toward right center. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to top half of the sixth about to get started. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon.
Second baseman.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. To the plate now, Bo Bichette. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the veteran DH, Corey Dickerson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag. So here is Patrick Dwyer. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a
throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Pitch inside the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chadwick Tromp becomes out number 2 this inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the second baseman will just tag the runner. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. George Springer the next to hit, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman.
Striding in is Kevin Biggio. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Now the first pitch.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught it in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it, and there's one away. So stepping in is Randy Arozarena, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that's through into center field, base hit. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Taylor Saucedo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Liner in there for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report. Matt Barnes been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. One and one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And now in the box, Reese McGuire. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Trump has got it, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Patrick Dwyer. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Chadwick Trump is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now back, second baseman,
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Iglesias.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left. Yusmeiro Petit takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here it comes, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there, 1-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Semien leads off first with 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Got him reaching there. Strike two. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. There's one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the